Good morning, students. In the last session, we saw the conversation between the old man and the soldier. The narrator asked him what animals he has, and then he explains that he has got two goats, a cat, and four pairs of pigeons. And then he explains forward that he had to leave his village because the captain told him. He was the last one because he was worried about his animals, and then he remained on. When the soldier asked him whether he has got any family members, he denies, saying that he has no family, he does not belong to any politics, and all that he had was the cat, the goat, and the pigeons. Then he expresses his comfort by saying that the cat will look after themselves, and the goat and the pigeons he is worried about. And then he says to the old man, please try to get up and then move forward and catch the truck that is on the other side of the Pandon Bridge. And then the man says that he is 76 years old. He has already walked 12 kilometers and he is too tired to move forward. And then he asks still to where does this truck goes. And then the narrator says that it goes to Barcelona. So the old man says that he does not know anybody in that direction, and he thanks the narrator. Now let us see the rest of the lesson. We have here, he looked at me very blankly. He looked at me very blankly means with not much interest, disinterestedly. He looked at me blankly means the old man looked at the narrator very blankly. Then said, having to share his worry with someone, as if he was just waiting to share his tension and his difficulties with somebody. He just told him, the cat will be all right. So what was he trying to tell? The cat will be all right, I am sure. There is no need to be unquiet about the cat. Unquiet means worried about the cat. But the others, who are the others? The goat and the pigeon. Now what do you think about the others? So he asked the narrator, what do you think about the others? Why, they'll probably come through all right. So he said, don't worry, he will come. The pigeon and the goat also will come through all right. Do you think so? So he asked him, do you really think so? Why not? I said. So the narrator said, why not? They will come out really probably all right. Then he said, that will. Watching the far bank where now there were no carts. No carts means it's almost evening and all the carts that has been at the shore there has already left and there is nobody to go. And then he said that the goats and the pigeons also will be all right. But what will they do under the artillery when I was told to leave because of the artillery? So he is asking, but what will they do under the artillery? What will the goat and the pigeon do since the artillery is firing there? And since I also was asked to go leave from that place because of the artillery. Did you leave the dove cage unlocked? I asked. So what did he ask? Looking at the narrator's, the old man's condition, the narrator asked, did you lock the dove's cage? So he said, yes. Then they'll fly. So he said, if you have not locked the cage, then they can fly away. Then they'll fly. Yes, certainly they'll fly. But the others, again, the cat can escape, the pigeons can fly, but the others, it is better not to think about the others, he said. So he said, it's better that you don't think about the others. They will also be all right. That is what the narrator trying to tell him. If you are rested, I would go. So he said, if you have taken sufficient rest, if you move on, then I can also go. I urged, I compelled him. Urge means compelled him. Get up and try to walk now. So he asked him, get up and then try to walk forward. He said, thank you, and got to his feet. So he thanked him and then tried to get up. Got to his feet means tried to get up. Swayed from side to side. Swayed means moving from one side to the other, and then sat down backward in the dust. He tried to get up, but he had no stamina, no strength. So, waving to the both end, he again fell on his back. He sat on his back in the dust. I was taking care of animals, he said dully, but no longer to me. I was only taking care of me. So what does he say? What he is worried about? He is only worried about the animals. He said, I was taking care of animals. The man is only thinking of the animals that he was taking care of. I was taking care of animals. He said dully. He said with a lot of disappointments and lot of pain in his mind. But no longer to me, but they don't belong to me now. I was only taking care of animals. I was not worried about me. I was only taking care of animals. Then he sat in the dust again, and then he says, there was nothing to do about him. So the soldier felt the man is much worried about the animals, and there was nothing that he could do about him. The soldier could not help the old man. It was Easter Sunday, and the fascists were advancing towards Ebro. We know in the beginning we saw it is all happening near the Ebro river, and the people are crossing from one end to the other. And then it was Easter Sunday. Easter is the celebration of the festival of Christians. It is the day that we believe that Jesus Christ was resurrected after the death. He died on a Friday, and that is known as Good Friday. And then after that 3 days, on Sunday, he resurrected. He rises from the dead, the only one who has risen from the dead. And that day is known as Easter. So that is was the day. It was Easter Sunday, and the fascists were advancing. Fascist means the persons who supports an extreme right wing political system. That means the people, their enemies. They were advancing towards the Ebro. They were almost coming closer to Ebro. It was a grey overcast day. Grey overcast day means say it was a cloudy day. It was not that very bright day with a low ceiling. With a low ceiling means there was a very low cloud. So their planes were not up. Since it was a cloudy day, their planes could not be taken. They were not seen. That and the fact that cats know how to look after themselves was all the good luck that the old man would ever have. And the only comfort that the soldier could give to the old man was that the cats would look after themselves. And the good luck that old man would ever have, the only good luck that he could have at the end of his day is that the cats would be all right and nothing will happen to the cats. So I hope now you have understood the story here. The narrator is speaking about his experience while moving from the pontoon bridge. He sees the old man sitting at the bridge, near the bridge, and then the soldier get into a conversation with him. The old man was tired and he was sitting at the bridge. It was the Spanish Civil War, and the narrator's duty was to go and see how much the enemies has advanced. The narrator asked the old man to move on forward, and then the old man says that he is worried about his animals. Two goats, a cat and 4 pairs of pigeons. And then he says, I was the last one to leave because I was worried about my animals, and then the captain told me to leave because of the artillery fire. Then he says he's worried about the two gods, because he is comforted by saying that cat can look after itself and the pigeons could fly. So he was worried more about the cats, worried more about the gods. So here we see that the narrator uses a lot of metaphors and symbols in this. The one symbol is the bridge, which represents uncertainty and the danger. So the bridge that is used to move, because it was not a fixed bridge, it was a temporary bridge of pontoon. And the second one is the pigeons. It symbolizes peace and harmony, the fact that they can fly away, escape themselves from the war. Second one is pigeons may also refer to the refugees who flee from the war to a safer places. So the people who are able to escape. Then second one is the cat. Cat is a symbol of independence, who does not need anybody to survive. That means it does not need somebody else's help to survive. But look at the goat. Goat is another symbol he has used here as a sacrificial animal. So it probably represents the old man who reconciles himself with the impending death. So it's a sacrificing animal. There is no chance of escaping. So we see here the story is written in the first person, and the narrator narrated by a soldier. We are not given who the soldier is, but we know the narrator and the soldier is the one. It is narrated in a conversational form, and the language is used is very, very simple. And then the dialogue between the soldier and the old man takes the story forward. The simple conversation reveals the characteristics and the traits of the speakers, both the speakers. Then we already know that it's in a dialogue form. So it conveys, the story conveys the problem faced by the people as victims of war in the form of this particular dialogue. It takes us to a logical conclusion. The theme of the story and the characteristic traits of the two characters involved in conversation are revealed through their own conversation. So it's very lucid and very easy to understand. So we are told that the title of the story, The Bridge, is very appropriate. Why? Because the old man is sitting near the pontoon bridge, and the whole story is revolved around the old man sitting at the pontoon bridge during the Spanish Civil War. So I hope you have understood this story now. I request you to go through the story once again, listen to the 3 videos, and then try to do the question answers in the workbook. Those of you who have no workbook, I'll be putting the questions in the lofty in the homework. So please go through them and try to answer them. So this will be our last class. We have finished 2 poems and then 2 stories. So I will be giving you project and the holiday homework. Holiday homework, I am not giving you nothing extra other than the homework that I had given you. If any one of you have not completed the homework, that was to do the question answers of 2 poems, that is The Heart of the Tree and The Cold Within, and then the 2 stories, Chief Seattle's Speech, and the present one what we are doing, Old Man at the Bridge. So we have finished with 4 lessons. So we will be trying to do the project work that is necessary for a half yearly exam, and then some homework that you could do. Finish up this work. Anybody who does not get any question answer, go through the book and the workbook explanation. I'll be sending in, putting it in the lofty. If you don't have book, don't worry, I'll be putting it in the book. Take out a copy of it and then Write it down. As long as you don't write, you will not be able to learn. Don't think that I will be able to do by myself. No, you have to write. The more you write, the better you get better practice you get, and then you will be able to do your exams well. Self study is more important than getting help from others all the time. So God bless you, children. During the holy days, spend some time with your books too. All the subject you must cover up through the holiday homework and that project work. Get busy with your studies, since you are not able to go anywhere. Be friendly with your books, and spend your time with the books. God bless you all. Thank you. Enjoy your holidays.